want to thank Jeannie and her husband for opening up their lovely home to us, and Alfred Gilchrist and all the people from Colorado Medical Society who helped organize this and arrange the food. You probably don't know what this means either. I took a promise a year ago when I ran for this seat that I would not accept PAC money. And PAC means special corporate interest money. And so the poor people from CMS had to cook for me themselves because they couldn't just buy a caterer for me. And so I thank you extra much for that. But I bring that up now because as someone who takes only individual donations, you're all going to be on my hit list now. And if you give me your full $400 tonight, I won't bother you again. And you can take a t-shirt, and you can take a bumper sticker, and you won't have any of these nice people you've met calling you during the session. But anything you've given me is great. I actually, I'm pretty lucky. The district that got drawn for me is pretty strongly Democratic, and I was honored to win an award from the Democratic Party of Denver this year for the Pat Schroeder Family's First Award in recognition of my advocacy on behalf of families and children. And so I'm hopeful I won't have a Democratic primary, which means it shouldn't be that hard of a race for me, but I really am going to try and help transform healthcare in Colorado. And so I really am organizing a movement on the side, and so I pay for people like Owen and Susan to help me, to get me out there doing speaking engagements to the public, and to get me out there helping groups organize around the issue of healthcare and demanding more equity for themselves. And what I want to tell all of you is that I think if doctors were in charge, I would trust you to do the right thing, but we're not in charge right now, and things are happening to us, and we need to take more leadership and be in charge, because I think that we still, all of us, no matter what people think, still put patients first and can figure out how to take care of people and not waste money, but be socially just at the same time. So I thank you all for your support. I do have a list there for people who are interested in being more actively involved in either reviewing legislation that comes before me that I think affects the healthcare field and the medical field. And what that would involve is I just forward it to you and say, you know, take a look at this and let me know if you have any concerns about it. And then also, if you're interested in being involved in trying to organize around helping Colorado achieve universal health care, I have to tell you I had my first real sit-down heart-to-heart with the governor about a week ago. And I was really encouraged because he really feels like we are in a position to be a state to go about approaching universal health care in our state. And I think he is so well respected in our state that with him having that attitude, I really think together we can make this happen. So thank you.
Thank you.
No, I may be wrong. I apologize. The senator did the